How's it going, everybody? So as you can see, I have an empty beehive here, brand new paint job, but is completely empty. There's nothing in it. So empty beehive, angry beekeeper. So let me tell you how we got to this situation. So the reason my hive is empty is because I went today to Waldo, Ohio, to Waldo Apiaries to pick up my bees, and there were no bees. Not only were there no bees, but there were 2 police officers there, taking down people's names and information, and a whole lot of very angry beekeepers who were not getting their bees that day. Some people who were there to pick up like $6,000 worth of bees that simply weren't there. Not only were they not there, but the people who owned the company were not there. No one was there. So it was a giant waste of money and time. It was just astounding. I have not been that mad in a very, very long time. I have not been that just astounded by the lack of professionalism. It was absolutely amazing that no one was there to greet us. No one was there to tell us anything. There was a piece of paper taped to the door with misspellings explaining the situation not very well, not telling me when I'm getting my damn money or when I'm getting my bees, or what sort of refund was in the way. Just a brief explanation, hey, you're screwed kind of thing. And it was absolutely astounding to me. So what really sucks about this is that I was bringing along a first-time beekeeper. He was going to get his first 2 hives this year, and I've used this company for 2 years, so I thought nothing of it. But when we show up there, he's the first one to notice something was wrong. He sees a police car sitting there. He's like, huh, why are the police there? I didn't think, maybe the police want bees. I don't know. So we pull in, and suddenly I realize there's no beehives here. Normally they have an entire side yard full of beehives, and there's nothing there. There is nothing going on. So I'm missing out on a work day. I missed out. It cost me the gas to get down there. Cost me the 4.5-hour round, 5-hour round trip. And it cost me my damn time to get down there. So I am not in a happy mood right now. And they're not picking up the phone. Their inboxes are filled. They're not picking up the phone. No one there was able to contact anybody. And I have a feeling they actually called the police to show up there because the police seemed to know something about this story. They were saying that the people who owned the place couldn't even pick up their phones, so many people were calling. It was just so unprofessional. Amazingly unprofessional. Astoundingly unprofessional. Like I said, waste time, money, and it's not like this was last minute. They've had my money for months now. I ordered these months ago, and at no point did they pick up a phone and tell any of us, anyone that was there today. I mean, the police report had 2 pages worth of people on there who got screwed today, all with their names and addresses, or names and phone numbers, and didn't pick up the phone. All of those people wasted their driving time. All of those people are out beehives. All of those people are out money. What really makes me leery about me ever getting my money back is A, they're not picking up the phone. B, if they were intent on giving my money back, why didn't they show up there that day and cut me a check for this? This is ridiculous. Now, I've heard some explanation that, her husband died, and that's what it says on their website. None of this is on their website, by the way. There's no explanation for this. No indication that today's drop-off date was canceled. Nothing on the website. It does say that her husband died, so somebody brought that up, but okay, I didn't do business with her husband. I did business with this person, and now I'm out money and beehives. There's no explanation for this. There's no reason that you couldn't pick up a cell phone and call the people who were supposed to show up today and say, hey, don't drive 2, 3, 4 hours to pick up bees that aren't going to be there. There is no explanation. If you had 60 or 70 people who were supposed to pick up today, that's still not going to take you more than a day to go, hey, you're screwed, don't show up. It's not going to take that much time. There's no explanation for why this would happen. It is absolutely enraging to me that you would go do that to your customers. There is no explanation. Who's really screwed is the people who are showing up to spend thousands of dollars, who do this as a side business. Those people are absolutely screwed, because it is way too late in the season for them to even try to order more bees. It's not going to happen in that quantity. And what really gets me is on their front page, it says, second paragraph, "We want our clients to feel comfortable with their decision, which is why we offer unparalleled customer support. As members of the Waldo, Ohio community, we have a responsibility to our fellow neighbors." Well, where the hell's my money and where the hell are my bees? There is no explanation for this. This is fraud. This is absolute fraud. If I pay, we went down there expecting to pick up like, what, $500 worth of bees today. Take time, both of us taking time off work, both of us spending the time to go down there, and no bees. That's outright theft. You better give me my money, or I will be filing police charges on this for theft, because that is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sure if we do not get our money, people are going to be filing civil suits on this. It is absolutely ridiculous. I have never ever had this problem with any company or person in the beekeeping community. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is just, I mean, that's fraud. If they had called me, I would be absolutely okay with it. If you had called me yesterday and said, "Hey, don't come down, we don't have bees," I would have gone, "Cool, I'll just go to work and make money today." I would have been pissed. I would have still had trouble getting bees, but I would have worked it out. You had called me yesterday, I would have been fine. If you'd called me anytime in the last 2 months, I would have been fine. But that's just me raging. Do not do business with Waldo Ohio Apiaries. That is the worst borderline fraud I have ever dealt with any company in the beekeeping community. I cannot believe that they would do that to their customers. There's no explanation for that. And I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people expressing the same sentiment, judging by the number of people who were there and number of people who were on that police report, because Jesus, I have never seen that before. I've never seen, you don't have the balls to even show up and tell them face to face that, "Hey, we screwed you." That is ridiculous. If I screwed up on that level, I would show up face to face with my customers. I cannot believe that. And then to not pick up your phone, I mean, have your inboxes completely full on your phone because you're not picking up your phone. And I looked at their website, the office hours are today, so they're just ignoring calls. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen a company do that before.